Hi there, Poke fans. I'm your humble host, Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Now we're having a conversation with this Maxie lady over here. I think her name is Maxie. Or she's talking about Maxie, the leader of the group of Team Magma. Yep, that is what was going on. Her name is not Maxie, she has a different name. I wonder how she gets away from us. She just waits over there. So, in reality, we actually just let her go. Granted, we are in their base, so I'm the one that is escaping. I wonder if I should tell Officer Jenny about this. Now to get to the next location. But first I think I need to get to a Pokemon Center. It looks like the Wilmer over there have left. There's an item over there. Shall I go and fetch it? Okay, let's go and fetch it. Right over here. Max Repel. Might come in handy. Especially when we are crossing the ocean over here. It's one thing to dodge the surfers or fight them if I feel so inclined. But fighting all of the wild Pokemon that you encounter across the river or across the ocean is going to be quite irritating. Now I wonder why I'm running around over here. What am I trying to accomplish? Because this is where the Pokemon Center is. I could have just flown over there. Where shall I fly to now? I don't think I need very much else to get, especially not in here. But I am still going in this direction, so there is probably something I need. Probably something like dive or something. But who shall I teach dive to? I'm probably going to have to go and fetch one of my HM mules. Probably Lunatone. Not Lunatone. What's his name? The evolved of Zigzagoon. Lanoon. I think that's his name. There's a surf I can do. Can cross this body of water over here. Okay, there's a nugget. I wonder how many steps I get to give in this safari zone before I get kicked out. There's a TM or an HM solar beam. Okay, that's not going to be really handy. Nothing to do over there. And anyway, if you were wondering where to find Solar Beam, this is where you find Solar Beam in Omega Ruby. That went quite well actually. I didn't expect to get away with using such a short run up to get up that ramp. Okay, there is... How do I get up there? Ah, okay. I need the acro bike. So that's not going to work for me. I'm just going to cross the ocean over here. Get to the next city. That shouldn't be too difficult. Monotype City, I think, is where I'm off to. This is Lily Cove. Monotype should just be across this ocean. Now the question is, who shall I put up front? I changed my mind, I'm flying somewhere else. I don't know why I'm going over here, because I need dive to get further than this. Let's see where we get to. I can probably go through this cave and find some items. Ah, I can go up here. I couldn't go there previously. Now is this going to be yes, this is a dark cave. Damn. Yes, to activate another rappel. Now this is quite difficult to see. But so far I'm fairly successful. Should I go down this ramp over here? Okay, there's a set of stairs over here. Or a ladder at least. Okay, we're still in the dark. Okay, so we have that. Okay, and we encountered this guy over here. I was hoping to dodge him, but I couldn't see him until I was standing right in front of him, and then it was too late. He has a sand shrew, and I'm going to use my Rhyhorn. Drill run should work. If I hit, that is. Drill run is not that accurate. Let's just switch out. Swampert should work quite well. Torterra would have worked as well, but we're going with Swampert. His second turn of rollout. That didn't do as much damage as I was fearing. And that takes out the Sentry. Swampert grew to level 41, not 20, 40. Defeated this maniac. Maybe he's a fossil maniac. Come on. There we go. There's a staircase over there. If I can actually manage to get to it. Ah, there. I wonder what that glittering thing is over there. Steel Excite. Well, I could have used Flash by teaching it to one of my Pokemon, but that would have made it a bit harder to see that Steel Excite. It wouldn't have glittered as powerfully. Okay, what am I doing now? Escape rope. So that means I got what I was looking for. Okay, let's fly again to the next location. Okay, this is the southern island. And obviously we have to go back to Lily Cove because that's the area we have to cross the ocean at, or the sea at least, in order to get to the island of Monotype. Let's see. Let's check out my items that I got. Shadow Claw. I definitely want Shadow Claw for Crocorock. It is a decent attack that you can use against Ghost type and Psychic type Pokemon. Now I grant you that the Crunch will work equally well, but Shadow Claw I think works better against Ghost types. And we will experiment and see which is better, the Shadow Claw or the Crunch against various Pokemon. Stone Edge. Shall I teach someone Stone Edge? In order for me to use Dream Eater, I need to find a way to put people or other Pokemon to sleep, which I currently cannot do. Stone Edge. As I said before, we've decided not to teach anyone Stone Edge, even though it would be a fairly well suited move for our squad. I apologize for the yawn over there. I was forced to do this voiceover late at night. Get the fan club. Now the main objective is to get down to the sea level. And this is the most efficient way of doing that. Now I just need to activate the repel unless it's still active. Well, I didn't activate any repels because I think it is still active. Or maybe I'm doing it now. Let's just find that repel. There's a max repel. Now we just need to find a way to dodge that swimmer and this swimmer as well. I think if I cross this far away, I'll dodge that swimmer, which I did. Okay, this is a location where I can find elemental stones in exchange for shards. Now none of my Pokemon need any elemental stones, so I will probably not be making any use of this location very much. It's still good to show people where it is. If some of you are struggling to find some of the locations. Okay, I wonder what that is. Big Pearl, so I can get some money from that. I wonder, since I now see the city as lit up in a light red, if I could have just flown over here to this Pokemon Center over here. Well, obviously I can do it now because I've been there. But I wonder if I could just fly to that location if the city itself just lights up in a lighter red. No, not another repel. I wonder what these buildings are over here. Architecture is quite interesting. Okay, let's go into this house and see what it is. Ah, so this guy is a secret base expert. I suppose they need an expert for something, and all of the gimmicks they have introduced. Hey, I'm trying to get by. Oh mate, no, I was trying to have a conversation with that sailor. That white rock looks kind of useless. The one that is surrounded by some rope. Okay, who's this lady over here? And this rich dude over here. As always, feel free to pause the video if you want to read any of the dialogue. Okay, there's a revive over here. Revive might be useful in the near future. Wonder what's in this house. Ah, there's a fisherman. Hi there, fisherman. Yes, I'd very much like to have a super rod. Not gonna use it, but I'd very much like to have a super rod. May come in handy later on. Okay, so this is the launch area for this spaceship. Not that we ever get to do anything with it. And they do give you something in the post game of this specific generation of games. But you don't actually get to go out into space. Space basically comes down to us. Okay, shall I start the gym challenge? I think it's a bit too close to the end of the game for me to do that. Did that give me a King's Rock? Would be a useful item if I had anything that can evolve by it. Let's see if I can get to the cave system at the back of this island. Maybe I should go through that cave system and find all of the items I need to build myself a healing item, one that works by the amount of damage you do to your opponent. The more damage you do to your opponent, the more health you gain. Okay, there's a sailor over there, and there are two girls over there, and there's a swimmer over there as well. I wonder what these school girls are doing over here. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.